class 5. So today we need to begin with the new chapter of English literature, and that is chapter number 8, Horton Hears a Who, which is written by Theodore Swiss Giselle, who was born in 1904 and expired in 1991. He was a German-American author, political cartoonist. He was a poet, animator, book publisher and artist. Best known for authoring more than 60 children's books under the pen name Dr. Swiss. Okay. So that was the introduction of the poet Theodore. Okay. Let's read line by line the story Horton Hears a Who. Now on the 15th of May, in the jungle of Nool, in the heat of the day, in the cool of the pool, he was splashing and enjoying the jungle's great joys when Horton the elephant heard a small noise. So you can imagine on 15th of May, it's so hot. It is a summer season actually. So this creature, Horton, who is an elephant, he was in the jungle of Nool. Okay, and what he was doing in the heat of the day, in the cool of the pool, he was enjoying the cool pool and splashing the water on his body, taking a bath, okay, getting refreshed in the jungle's great joys. He was very happy and he was in his own way just happily enjoying the water, cool pool. When Horton the elephant heard a small noise, he heard a small noise from distinct, okay. So Horton stopped splashing. He stopped for a while, okay. He looked towards the sound, that what is it? What was calling out, or what it is? That's funny, thought Horton. There's no one around. So he looks around and he sees no one around. He's saying that's funny. I can hear something, but there is no one around. Then he heard it again. Just a very faint yelp, as if some tiny person was calling for help. Again he heard something. Okay. He heard a very faint, sudden, short cry kind of thing. Okay. From a very tiny person, as if they were calling for help. Okay. Then Horton said that, "I will help you," said Horton. "But who are you and where are you?" He looked and looked. He didn't find anything. Okay, he's just looking around, okay, round and round, but he is not able to see where this creature is and what it is. He could see nothing there but a small speck of dust blowing past through the air. So he could see nothing but a small speck of dust, a small tiny dust, okay, small spot of dust he could see, which was blowing past through the air, okay. "I say," murmured Horton, "I have never heard of a small speck of dust that is able to yell." So Horton says that he murmurs to himself that I have never heard this small tiny speck of dust, okay, yelling or shouting or crying out something. I think that there must be someone on top of that small speck of dust. I think it is not just the dust. I think there is someone there in that speck of dust. Some sort of a creature of very small size, some kind of a creature of a very small size, which which is not visible through my eyes. Okay, too small to be seen by an elephant's eye. So he's saying that it must be too small that it is visible from a elephant's eye. Some poor little person who is shaking with fear that he will blow in the pool. So Horton can make out that this creature, whoever is calling out, okay, for help, he is scared. He's scared of something, okay. His voice is shivering. Out of scare, out of fear, he is shivering and shouting for someone to help them or help him, okay. So he's saying that some poor little person is shaking with fear that he will blow in the pool. He has no way to stir. He has no way to move, okay. So there is no direction. He does not know any direction where to move, where to go. I will just have to save him, because after all, a person's a person, no matter how small. So he's saying that I have to save him no matter what. Okay, if he is scared, if he is scared of getting blown away or getting killed away, so I have to save this creature, no matter how small this creature is, because after all, a person is a person, no matter how small. So no matter how small a creature is, it's all God's creation, and I will have to save it no matter what it is. Okay. So gently and using the greatest of care, the elephant stretched his great trunk through the air. So very gently and using his being very tender and using his greatest care, the elephant stretched his great trunk through the air, and he lifted the dust speck and carried it over and placed it down safe on a very soft clover. So he carried that small speck, small spot of dust, and carried it and placed it down on a safe and a very soft clover. Okay, he placed it there. Hummed a voice. It was a shore kangaroo. So as soon as he placed it in the clover, he heard a voice. Okay, humping. Okay, of jumping and hopping. Okay, it was a sour kangaroo. Sour kangaroo means not very kind. Okay, so it was a sour kangaroo, and the young kangaroo in her pouch said hump too. So it was a lady kangaroo. It was a female kangaroo, and she was holding a baby kangaroo in her pouch as well. So why is that speck as small as the head of pin? So she asked that why this speck of dust, or this speck is so tiny as the head of the pin also. Okay, a person on that? Why? There never has been. So he's saying, is there a person on that? Why? There never has been any person like that. It's so tiny. It is not possible. Believe me, said Horton. Horton is trying to explain that what he heard, okay, from this creature. He's saying, believe me, okay, said Horton. I'll tell you sincerely. My ears are quite keen. I heard him quite clearly. So he's saying that my ears are quite sharp, okay, and I heard it very clearly. I know there's a person down there. I know there's a living creature in this, okay, and what's more, quite likely there is two. And what if it's not just one? It must be two or three or even four. Quite likely a family, or maybe it must be a family, for all that we know. Okay, so that's what we all know. So the kangaroo said, I think you're a fool. Okay, laughed the sour kangaroo, and the young kangaroo in the pouch said, me too. Even I think he has gone crazy. He's a fool. And the kangaroos plumped in the cool of the pool. They enjoyed, they had a bath, and they went. What terrible splashing. The elephant frowned. I can't let my very small person get drowned. So elephant is being very helpful here, very generous. He's saying that I don't care if no one believes it or not. I have heard it, and I know there are living creatures in it, and I'm going to help these little creatures no matter what it is. Okay, I will not let it drown. I have got to protect them. Okay, I'm bigger than they. So he plucked up the clover and hustled away. So he's saying that I'm bigger than them, so I will be protecting them. Okay, so he very carefully plucked the clover again, and he moved quickly from that place.